Easy, right? Try this method. It's quick and effortless. Press a little harder. This way, peeling is super easy. Cut it in half like this. So simple and easy. Hello everyone. Quail eggs are so small, yet they're incredibly hard to peel, right? No one wants to sit there peeling each egg one by one for hours. Just follow this method, and you'll peel quail eggs quickly and effortlessly. This technique also works for chicken eggs and duck eggs. But it's especially effective for quail eggs. When peeling eggs, what do we fear the most? Freshly boiled eggs are the hardest to peel. When that happens, the egg doesn't look nice anymore, and it doesn't seem as appetizing either. So be sure to try this method, simple, fast, and incredibly effective. I've prepared 30 quail eggs for this. When you bring quail eggs home, rinse them once with salt water to remove all the dirt and residue on the shells. Add a pinch of salt to the pot. Stir evenly, but gently, so the salt dissolves completely. Then rinse again for a second time to clean thoroughly. I'd love to know where you're watching this video from. Leave a comment. Each message is not only a greeting, but also a motivation for me to create more fun videos. Now I'll bring the water to a boil and start cooking the eggs. A common mistake many people make is starting to boil eggs in cold water. When you do this, the egg whites tend to stick to the shell, making the eggs much harder to peel. So wait until the water is fully boiling like this, then gently add the eggs. While boiling, add a few kumquats like this. If you don't have kumquats, onions or lemon work just as well. In just a moment, once the eggs are cooked, you'll see the shells start to peel off in long strands. See that? The shell pulls away like strings, making the eggs incredibly easy to peel. Now I'm adding all the eggs to the pot and starting to boil them. Here's a pretty neat tip. While boiling the eggs, use a pair of chopsticks to gently stir them like this. They say that stirring the eggs while boiling helps the yolk settle right in the center of the egg. I'm not sure if it works 100%, but you can give it a try. Now check the eggs. I boil the quail eggs until they are fully cooked, then take them out. Normally, quail eggs take about 6 minutes to cook. But today, to make them easier to peel, I cook them for an extra 3 minutes. That makes a total of 9 minutes. The longer you boil them, the easier they are to peel. Now I'm taking the eggs out. Put them straight into a bowl of cold water like this. This helps chicken eggs, duck eggs, and quail eggs cool down quickly, making them much easier to peel. The cold water also creates a temperature shock. When that happens, the shell separates from the egg white, so peeling becomes quicker and easier. Once the eggs have cooled completely, prepare a container with a lid and put the eggs inside. After putting the eggs into the container, add a little water as well. About half a cup of water is enough. Now close the lid and start shaking. Once the lid is tightly closed, shake evenly about 15 to 20 times. After shaking, open the container and start peeling the eggs. Look, see that? Many of the eggs have already come out of their shells by themselves. Look, so many eggs have already come out of their shells on their own. The remaining eggs are also really easy to peel. Just hold them gently and tap them, and you'll see the eggs slip out of their shells on their own. Even the slightly firmer eggs can be peeled the usual way, or you can get creative with new methods like splitting them in half or giving them a firmer squeeze. They come out easily. Every single egg peels effortlessly, with the shell not sticking to the egg white, which is super convenient. The reason that this works is because of my boiling method combined with gently shaking the eggs in water. The water seeps between the shell and the egg white, helping them separate, so peeling becomes really easy. You can either squeeze lightly or peel gently. The eggs come out perfectly without much effort. Eggs with thinner shells may even separate on their own during shaking, making it super quick and easy. You can also get creative with your peeling technique. For example, score a line and then pull the egg apart super fast and efficient. After peeling, rinse the eggs once with water to make them bright and shiny. As you can see, after rinsing, the eggs look beautiful and glossy. To recap the peeling method, just squeeze lightly and the egg comes out easily. Simple, effortless, and stress-free. Once peeled, the eggs remain whole without any dents or damage, keeping them perfect. Every egg, no matter which one, is easy to peel and works perfectly for soups, baking, or eating directly. Delicious every time. With this method, the yolk stays centered and doesn't show on the outside, making peeling easier and keeping the eggs visually appealing and tasty. Just rinse the eggs after peeling, and they're ready to eat. Convenient and delicious. So, TopTips 247 has shared the method to boil and peel eggs quickly, easily, and effectively. If you found it helpful, don't forget to save it. If you have any questions or doubts, leave a comment under this video. And TopTips 247 will answer all your questions related to this topic. Wishing everyone success and perfectly peeled eggs.